Welcome to Shadow of Kraw, Episode 4, All's Well That Ends Well, presented by Raw 20.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Raw 20. I'm joined today by Alex Ryan,
Atherin's ready for performance.
Jesse James,
Malmexius, ready to be a dweefling.
and Clark.
Reee Eeek is ready to throw his fire stick.
Last time on Raw 20, our unlikely party members, our bronze level adventurers, left off some vile striga, which were some vampiric-like bugs. They collected a small reward and took a small break. A very short rest in between things. Right outside of Cedar Village, a little bit to the north. It's still midday, afternoon, sun is high in the sky, it's quite warm. A little bit of a breeze, and let's jump right into it. So, you all come off of a short rest, feeling invigorated, you're now level 2, and it's your choice to make what you decide to do now.
I believe we would continue on our way. We were going back to the fork in the road, where the well was potentially to the north.
Right,
Just
yeah.
a question about the short rest we took. Would I have had time to attune my weapons for an hour?
Yes.
Then I would have done that.
Okay, so if you've attuned your new weapon, or your weapons,
I can attune
And-
two of them.
great. So you guys all make your way back to the fork in the road. Doesn't take too long, only about a 30 to 40 minute from where you're currently camped. You now see the fork in the road itself, and you proceed to go north.
Shall we go visit the well?
I don't see
Yes.
why not.
I think that's a good idea.
All right then.
So you guys continue walking down the path northwards for quite a little bit of time. I would say about 2 hours until you finally see a decrepit house which has been broken down. According to Atherin, who had spoken to the beggar more than the rest, he would actually know that this place that has the well, most likely in the back.
All right.
Okay, I guess I would look around. I'm not sure if I would remember that per se, but I would look around until I find it.
So you guys start to look around. You can see the building itself is actually burnt down. There's nothing really that remains. Even the furniture has been charred away. Most of the roof and everything else is gone, and just a few kind of standing beams are left, dilapidated and crumbled over. In the back, however, you do see this stone well. Seems to be quite nice. It has a small wooden roof covering the top of it, supported by 2 beams on each side. Do you go to investigate?
Yes.
Yep, I'll go with him.
So as you
Yeah, of
go
course.
to investigate, you approach it and you look down the well itself, and you can see the well is empty, save for a little bit of water, perhaps maybe a foot or two at the very bottom. But
Is-
besides that, you don't really see anything particularly out of the ordinary.
Is there a bucket, perhaps, that might like go down into the well with like a pulley system?
There is in fact a bucket and a pulley system.
Do I feel like it would hold my weight?
You're more than welcome to try.
I'm looking at it right now, and do I sense
Make-
that it will hold my weight?
At this point, make an investigation check.
All right, investigation. That's fair. That's a 9.
You think that this bucket will definitely hold you.
Now confident in my endeavor, I
Oh no.
are you both next to the well?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Could you please hold the rope? And I hand.
Grab it.
Oh, there you go.
Anything for you, Reek.
Why, thank you, Molmexius. And I jump into the bucket.
As you jump into the bucket, I'd like you to make a dex save.
Oh, don't miss.
Oh no.
Ah,
Can I use my reaction to try to catch him if he falls?
We'll get there.
12.
So as you jump into the bucket, the very bottom of the bucket bursts bursts open, and basically it like slides around your waist, but you're able to grab the rope in time. However, you're sliding down the rope at this point, and you can feel that the rope is moist. You don't know why or how, but it is. And then you start sliding all the way down until you hit the very bottom of the well, where there's only about a foot of water. Luckily for you, you're 2 feet tall. Make a perception check, real quick. And
All
then
right.
Reek, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine.
Do you see any treasure?
I see water. Wait, let me check. 5. No, just water.
So you're looking around and you don't really perceive much. You're still adjusting your eyes. Water everywhere. Most likely some water is also splashed into your eyes.
I light
You
a
don't see
torch, Tom.
All right, great. So now you light a torch and you can reveal the surrounding well around you. See towards one side, most of the well's wall has actually been knocked out. Small crevice, about 4 to 5 feet in height and diameter. You can crawl into. How do you proceed at this point?
I look up. Ooh, I see a passage. There's clearly something down here.
Should we join you down there?
Let me look ahead a bit. I'll be right back. I
All
stick my torch through the opening, and I try to just look in.
So you stick your torch through the opening. You can see that the passage leads a little bit further in. It goes about, let's say, the light of your torch can reveal about another 8 feet well lit, and that another 4 or 5.
I also have dark vision if that's relevant.
How far?
60.
Feet. You can see that about 40 or 50 feet down this tunnel, it breaks open into a larger cavern. You can't really tell the details that much because at the end of the feet you don't see that much, but you can tell that there's a bigger cavern down here than just this little tunnel.
All right, I stick my head out from the entrance and look up again. It goes very far down. I think you guys should come down if you can.
All
I'll
right.
try
I
to
take a...
maneuver my way down.
How far down is it?
The well, Tom.
The well is approximately 35 to 40 feet down.
Okay. I'm gonna take a length of rope out of my. I think I have an explorer's kit. Yeah, explorer's pack. I'm gonna take a length of rope out of there. Is there something I could tie it on securely so that I could kind of?
These two
Shimmy.
posts that hold this small wooden roof over this well seem to be secured very, very strongly, and they're unaffected by the fire that actually ravaged the house. If you wish to do
Great.
so, you may make like a investigation check or something to actually see how strong they are. If not, you can just attack.
Can I use the wet rope that Reek used to get down, and just like firefighter it?
You can definitely try.
Okay, well that's what I would do anyway.
Oh, does
Alright.
that go far enough down?
Yeah, it definitely does. Make a
Okay.
dex save, Atherin.
11.
All right, so you grab onto this rope and you start to like shimmy down. Because of your size and being that you're a little bit bigger than everybody else, you're able to like securely place your feet and hands on the walls. So you'd have like one hand on the rope and 2 feet on the edges of the wall, and you just start kind of sliding down very securely. But how are you gonna try and get down, Momix?
I see him do it, and he makes it look so easy. So I'm just, I'm not gonna get shown up. I can do it too. And I jump and grab the rope and
Alright,
start
so make
shimmying
a
my way
dex.
down.
So make a dex
Okay.
save with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, okay. That's perfect. Okay. 16.
Wow.
16, great. So
Yeah.
you jump onto this rope and you secure it tightly. You start bouncing from like wall to wall as you're going down, kind of as if you
Yes.
were a rock climber or something.
You can tell that I'm noticeably impressed.
Yeah, but
I feel very proud.
I clap at the
I try
bottom.
not to let it show. I try not to let it
Masterfully
show, but
done,
I'm feeling very
companions.
proud. Thank you. Yes. A simple feat.
So
Maybe you should both join the troop.
The troop? What troop?
My dancing troop.
Whoa. Can I do backflips?
I don't see why not.
I'm in.
I'm not much of a dancer myself.
You'll learn.
Perhaps if I transformed myself into a giant crab.
Or perhaps a snake. I've seen some people make snakes dance. Perhaps you could be one of those.
Oh, interesting. Yes, we could make a lot of money.
I think so.
It's a good way
We'll
to
have to
make
look
money.
into this when we get back to town.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Later.
Yes,
Alright.
let's focus on the task at hand. We have to get into this creepy tunnel.
So the tunnel itself, like I had previously described, is adequately sized for Momexis and Reek. However, Atherin, you will definitely have to somehow like scrouge down a little bit.
Oh, joy.
It's gonna hurt your neck, for sure.
You're gonna have to stoop to our level.
Wow.
Can I fight at that height though? Or am I like Mission Impossible crawling?
We'll get. You're not Mission Impossible, Colin. And there's.
It's just to
At
get
this
in,
point-
though.
You'll have to proceed to discover more.
Okay.
But I would like to ask, how exactly are you guys moving?
As the smallest creature in the group and having seen the area a bit, I head in first confidently.
All right, then, let's make our way in. So I follow behind him.
And I'll go
From-
last because I'm
from
the
size.
biggest.
Okay. So from size, having the smallest go first and the largest last, you're proceeding into this tunnel. Are you doing so stealthily? Are you just walking in? Like, what exactly are you guys trying to? I know you have a torch.
I'm just walking.
I do have a torch lit. That is true.
And I'm just doing what I can, honestly.
So all you guys are walking in here. As you start to walk in and your dark vision peers through the darkness, you can see several humps of humanoid creatures about 2 to 3 feet in size, definitely small, comparable to your own size, sleeping in this cavern. It now opens up to be higher and wider, giving you about maybe 30 to 40 feet across and 50 or 60 feet lengthwise. You're starting to see them, and you can see that they're hunched over in sleeping position. What do you do?
Can we tell what they are, or they're just creatures?
You have to make a perception check to see if you can see, and the only person who can do that right now is Reek, because he's in front. He's seeing them from the very cusp of it.
All right, I'll do it.
So I'm giving you that opportunity now to see if you can tell what's happening.
12.
12. As you peer through the darkness at the very edge of your sight, you can tell that they're comparable to you in nature.
Comparable to me. Okay, my size. My size or my physique?
Your physique.
Oh.
I take a big whiff in to see if I can smell my brethren.
Yeah, it definitely does smell like goblin,
All right.
but not like any goblins you've ever smelled.
I whisper to my companions, "Goblins ahead! Goblins!" And I point.
Are they? Do you know them? I don't want to sound racist, but do you know them?
They smell that smelly smell, a smell I have not smelled before.
Oh,
dear.
all right. So you don't. So you don't all know each other.
No, we don't.
All right. Okay. So what do we go in or?
Perhaps we could try diplomacy, but I don't.
Do they speak? Do they speak like you do?
They must speak Goblin. All goblins speak
all
Goblin.
right. Okay, so all right, we could go about this diplomatically, or all right, just hear me out. I'll fire an ice knife into the center of them.
That
How many do you see?
I see, and I look again. Dom, there's like 3, right? You said.
Perceptively, right now within your field of vision, there's 3
I see
that you can
3.
tell. You haven't
All
seen the
right,
full
so
extent of the cavern yet, though.
There may be more. But
all right, okay.
perhaps you could hide in the shadows and be ready to throw the ice knife, and I shall approach diplomatically.
Would you like me to go investigate further? I could go in as a cat.
Interesting. That does sound quite appropriate. But perhaps more of a cave-dwelling creature, however.
All right. How about? Or I could just go smaller. How about I go and turn into a rat?
Yep, that sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna wild shape into a rat, and then I want to sneak further into the cave so I could see what's going on inside.
I attempt to hide away a bit more, and I signal to Atherin to come with me and hide.
Yeah, I'll hide behind like the turn in a wall or something.
There's several stalactites and stalagmites, or however you pronounce them.
Whichever is which.
The floor ones.
Whichever.
I mean, you pronounced both correctly.
Yeah, it's just which was
There's-
which.
But there's both of them in this cave, and you may choose to hide behind either or, because the ceiling itself is not that high. I believe it's about. I didn't give you the ceiling length, but it's about 12 to 13 feet high. So these rock formations are coming down, so that you possibly hide behind either or. It is, like I had described previously, 30 to 40 feet wide, and then length. So you can transform into this rat, or yeah, I believe it's a
Yeah.
rat. You can
Yeah,
transform
I'm turning
into
into
this
a
rat,
rat.
and you start scurrying further into the crevice, not crevice, into the opening. Where exactly? Like, are you on the sides? Are you going through the center? Are you just like?
Well, what do
How-
I see when I enter and I can make out more of the cave? What do I see inside?
So as you approach further, let's say you make it another 20, 30 feet within, more towards the center, you can see that there's actually 4 more goblins, so a total of 7. And what kind of vision do you have as a rat? You have dark vision?
I doubt I have dark vision as a rat. Give me 1 second to double check. I have keen smell, and oh wait, I do have dark vision, 30 feet.
So not only your dark vision, but also your keen smell. You can smell rotting flesh, and you can see several bones or piles of bones all over the place. Make a perception check.
All right. That is a nat 20.
Hey.
You can
Hey.
tell that these bones.
What a waste of a fucking crit.
You can tell that these bones are humanoid in nature.
Okay. So there's 7 total. Some humanoid bones that they've presumably picked clean. Anything else? Do I see any treasure or any other paths to go down?
Where the concentration is at the end, you can see that there is a chest, and there seems to be
Ooh.
like random shiny trinket. You can make out a shiny candlestick, a brass button, other things like that.
I want to scurry up to the chest and grab a brass button and try to carry it back as a rat.
Make it.
Is it small enough?
Make a stealth check first.
Okay. Stealth. I would have to use the rats, right? Oh, he doesn't have any stealth proficiency or anything. That is a 7.
All right, make a dex save now.
A dex save? Oh my god. 17.
17. So you were unaware as you were trying to creep along that one of these goblins was actually awake, and he tries to grab you, but you're able to react in time, and you kind of dodge out of the way. And then looking at you with big yellow eyes, he says in Goblin something. I'm assuming you don't understand Goblin.
Nope.
So he says something in Goblin that you don't understand. You're not in the audible range. understand. But needless to say, several of the other goblins have woken up at this point.
Do they want to eat me? What the fuck is happening?
Oh dear.
Another one of the goblins now takes
Food must
out
be very scarce.
I guess.
Takes
I
out-
mean, they've eaten a bunch of humans or whatever, but that's fine. Come at
takes
me.
out his scimitar and he starts to chase after you. But he-
Forget the coin. I'm running back to my friends.
So as you're running away, now for some reason
I'm making
all
as
the
much noise as I can as a rat. Whatever the little. Just making little rat noises very loudly to try to alert my companions that I'm on my way with enemies.
all of these goblins are now alerted to this, and everyone can kind of hear like the rumblings and shaking of goblins getting up and proceeding to run after this rat. Yikes. The other two who are hiding make stealth checks, please, and then perception checks.
Okay.
17 for stealth.
My stealth is 20. My
So both of you-
perception is 17.
I had 9 perception.
Okay, so both of you managed to remain hidden and undetected. However, only Athrin somehow is able to perceive what is actually happening, and he can see that your rat companion is sprinting back, making all of these noises in distress for sure.
Can I see any of the goblins?
You can see one goblin at this point
Um,
chasing
Can I
after this rat.
can I make a ranged attack at him?
You're not close enough, and you'd have to break stealth to do so. Or you'd have to stop hiding.
He's not close enough.
No, not yet. He was all the way across. He was like 40 feet in. There's only been about 20 feet. What? How long is your range? I guess I should ask.
And double checking. Normal is 20 feet. Disadvantage was 60.
So you could make one with disadvantage if you wished. Like I said, you'd have to break stealth to do so.
Yeah. I don't trust my rolls. Let me see. I think I can cast Bless on Malmexius, and that might help me. I don't know what saves he would have to do. I'm gonna take a ready action to, when he gets in range, fire my chakrams at a goblin.
Okay.
But I let Reek know what's happening.
Thank you.
So how do you want to react to this, Reek?
When he tells me, I peer over to see for myself. I try and analyze the situation. Does there seem to be a place where I might be able to hide closer and maybe ambush the goblins as they're chasing after my rat friend?
There is several rocky formations that you could perhaps get behind, but you'd have to do so by breaking where you are currently. You could do so, but I will have to ask you to roll another stealth while you're trying to.
All right, I will try to do that.
All right, roll another stealth.
Gladly. It's a 14.
You're able to do so. You get closer. You get about 15 feet closer. At the same time, Malmexius is still running over towards you. You can make an attack on this goblin as he's just about to pass, and at the same time, Athrin can also make it.
All right.
Okay. Like a normal turn, or do just one little shot?
One shot.
Okay.
Each of you gets one shot.
As soon as I get behind Reek, I transform back
Oh
into
my crit! Sorry.
Oh shit! No, that's good. That was fucking worth it. But yeah, I'm gonna transform back into a dweefling, and then, as fast as I can, fire an ice knife at one of the goblins.
And I rolled a 17 to hit.
Just to be clear, Reek,
Yeah.
you put away your torch. So what are you hitting with?
I guess my unlit torch?
So it's unlit torch, so there'll be no fire damage.
Yeah, no
It's a
fire
club.
damage. It's a
Given
club,
that you-
basically.
So given that you've crit, you can describe how you kill this first goblin because he does not have enough HP to survive.
Slow down.
So because he's chasing my friend, right? Like I go straight for the kneecap. But like
Oh no.
with just so much force, I just go through the knee, and yeah, you can imagine the rest.
As you strike this
Oof.
goblin with so much force that you basically cap his knees, blow it out from under him. He has no idea what actually hit him. He instantly faints and life drains from his body. Oh, that's how the screech of death as he dies. And then every other goblin is alerted at this point. And now you may roll initiative because you are now in combat.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Did my range attack not do anything? I guess
Range
because
attack
it was dead.
didn't go off because he killed the goblin first. You are in fact
Okay.
still hidden. So
Okay.
on your turn, you can do something.
I got 17 for initiative.
Alright, so Momexius, 17.
11.
9.
So, Momexius, you're actually going to be first. One of these goblins, goblin that's directly behind this one, about 10 feet away.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fire an ice knife at one of them. Try to hit like as many as I can with the explosion of ice after that, which is 5 feet radius. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my ranged spell attack against one of them. It's a base 14, so that's 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Beautiful. So I'll roll damage on that first one, and then however many are hit by it have to do dex saves. That is 8 damage to that first one.
So 8 damage to the first one, kills it. Describe how you kill it.
Its ice knife just flies directly into its heart, just buries itself inside, and the explosion of ice then causes most of his torso to just explode outward as the ice hits whoever is around it.
So dex saves, what do they have to pass?
13.
They all fail.
Oh.
Amazing!
What's the damage on that?
I was not expecting that. I'm gonna roll that.
Well, all of them you're fine.
That's 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yeah, 5.
Great. So I'm going to describe this situation right now. So you throw this ice knife, and after killing the first goblin initially, it explodes into numerous shards, which just kill 2 other goblins straight out by cutting their jugulars. A third goblin is severely maimed, and there's 2 other goblins at this point towards the back that have literally no idea what to do. It's complete and utter pandemonium. They're screaming and yelling. At this point, one of the goblins charges up to you, and he makes an attempt to hit you with his scimitar.
Yeah, up to me?
Yes. As he tries to hit you with his scimitar, he is barely able to hit you. Actually, in fact, he's unable to hit you.
Amazing.
He goes to draw his scimitar from the top, and he just completely misses you. You just kind of like sidestep him. Up next is Atherin. Currently in stealth, and nobody knows that you even exist at this point.
Can I get within 20 feet of somebody?
You definitely can get in 20 feet of that goblin that got maimed by that ice blast.
And how many goblins are left?
After that, there's 2 more goblins in the back, further back.
Okay. So, I'll get within 20 feet, and I'll fire both of my chakrams at him.
Great, so roll to hit.
It's a 21.
No, definitely you hit.
And that is a 19.
So describe how you killed this one.
Okay, well, these chakrams are spinning around my fingers, and then I release them and they boomerang towards them. They both hit in the center, and then they'll circle back and I can grab them because I've attuned to them.
So you basically shot these 2 chakrams out. They pierce through. We're gonna say they literally pierce through the goblin, and then upon coming out from the back, they just spin back towards you. And just catch them, like kind of like hero-esque style. These goblins are not looking too good.
That's what you get for trying to eat me.
Next up is Reek. two other goblins are really far back. They're at least 30, 35 feet.
30, 35.
Yes.
So I go towards them using my movement to get within 15 feet of them. I use my free action to light my torch, and I yeet it at one of the two goblins.
All right. Roll to hit.
Will do. Does 11 hit?
Go to throw this torch at one of the goblins, but they're severely upset. They take their shield and they deflect it away. And in goblin tongue, they go, "How dare you kill one of your own!"
I respond in goblin tongue. You were gonna kill my friend! My friend!
He was a rat! Food! And then he charges at you, along with the other goblins, both of them brandishing their scimitars.
I stand there confidently.
One of them pierces you, dealing a total of 3 slashing damage.
Wait, how much?
The other one misses 3 slashing damage.
3? Okay.
I heard 30. I was
Yeah, same. I heard 30.
I'm
The
like, well,
goblins.
bye. Like,
Just cleave me already.
Next up, Olexius.
Perfect. How many are left now?
There's 2 left, and they're now within 25 feet.
Great. Good. So I'm gonna charge up to one of them. Then I'm gonna use Primal Savagery. So again, you see my fingernails just start to sharpen and become very feral as I attack this thing. That is... Oh, wow. 22 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yeah, roll your damage.
That is... Wow. 1 acid damage.
oh,
That's a
no.
bad roll.
So you attack this thing savagely, but he's got his shield up and he's defending as well as he can. Most of your blows are not getting through, except for one.
One nail scratches his arm.
Exactly. One nail scratches his arm. He's like, "Ah!" Curses in goblin. Ah!
Alright,
Next up, Atherin.
Okay. No one's in melee range, right?
No one is in melee range. You'll have to.
Well, Reek has to be.
I'm in melee range of a goblin,
You
yeah.
just got slashed.
Yeah.
So
A
I'm gonna
goblin,
fight.
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight the goblin in front of Reek, so I can use my flourish damage finally.
They're both in front of him, so you can do it on.
Oh well, I'll fire at the first one, and if he doesn't go down, then I'll hit him with the second blow. If not, then I'll direct my second blow to
Great.
his friendo.
Roll both.
First
both
strike is a 12.
does not hit. Second
And
strike.
Second strike is a 17.
It does hit.
Cool.
Roll your damage.
So it's 14, and
All right.
4 of which is poison.
So you toss out this shock ram, and the first one he deflects it with his shield and starts grinning. But unbeknownst to him, you do not see the second one as it chops his head clean off, and they both boomerang back to him. His body just falls lifelessly onto the floor.
Okay.
Next up, Reek. There's one more goblin. He looks petrified in front of you.
I take a torch from my bag as a free action, and I, with all my force, bring it down upon his head. So I guess for all intents and purposes, it wouldn't be lit, since I wouldn't have time to do that.
No, you wouldn't have time to light it, but you can roll to hit and see if you manage that.
Yeah. That's 25. One off
So-
a crit.
You just slowly put your hand and you reach into your bag and you pull out this torch and you break it with both hands. Just bring it down with all your force and you crush this thing's skull in and it's completely broken. One would even have to think, how could a goblin do such a thing? But it's just there and this thing collapses. Torch is stuck into its head and you have to nudge it free with several pulls. As you do, you can see bits of brain matter and blood as you ruthlessly kill this last goblin. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right then, let's head into this cave. There is some treasure in the back, and I make my way into it.
Ooh, treasure.
You guys get to the back. You see a bunch of random knickknacks. Most of it not worth your time. It's a chest. Open up the chest, my friend, and see how lucky. Oh my god! Of course.
Tarask, I knew it. God. Oh.
There's how many Tarasks?
Tell
Fuck.
us, Tom. Tell us. We can handle it.
We can
There's
handle it.
495 gold in the chest.
Ooh.
That's a lot of Tarasks.
Right?
Just for reference, like that is almost the maximum amount of gold.
Nice.
Look, everybody, we're rich.
And as you start pulling this gold out of this chest, see at the bottom the glint of something else. It's a shield.
Ooh.
It looks finely crafted in its design. It's got the sigil of a griffin on it. However, the rest of it seems rather plain. It's just a +1 shield.
I reach in.
Is it? It's made of metal.
It is made of metal. Finely crafted.
Do you use a shield?
I do use a shield, but I'll only use wooden shields because
Yeah,
I'm a
you
druid.
can't use metal.
Oh.
And I'm a dual wielder, so it's all yours.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I reach in, I jump into the chest, and I grab it and pick it up, and I look at it. I inspect it a bit more.
As you inspect it a little bit more, you can tell that it's finely crafted. Steel seems to be tempered very well. You can tell that it has a fairly high purity, and it's basically just your run-of-the-mill shield, but a little bit more detail and love went into it. Such it's sturdier than most other shields. Must have been used by some kind of knight, not someone from a standard army for sure. Must have been someone who had a little bit more money to spend on the thing. As you can tell that the griffin itself is finely crafted, painted very well onto the shield.
Oh, perfect. Reek likes the shield.
I start grabbing some of the gold. I'm like, imagine what we could do with this. Imagine the production value of our dance routine once we put all this money into it.
This
I
should be a
start
fun.
playing like a song on the harp. Like a victory fanfare.
It's just a Final Fantasy victory song. Na, 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 na.
Great.
That kind of sounded like the Zelda. When you get an item.
Da-na-na-na.
Na, 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 na. Yeah. Yeah. Something about a victory song. It's just very similar.